basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley and Ant are the one of the two. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Nembhard. And it's blocked by Edwards.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Halliburton outside. Here's Siakam. Outside Matherin. Three-pointer. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Conley. Indiana with a rebound. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And they really scrapped out a win last time. Foul trouble on the other side helped them immensely.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
Halliburton really a playmaker with the ball in his hands.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt. If you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards. And, you know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. Rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
Here's Nembhard. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Halliburton. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go, and Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Halliburton looking for an opening. Siakam with it. Randle's in his pocket. Halliburton for 3.
Well, the mixture of power and balance really makes Randle a threat defensively.
Here's McDaniels. Drives to the hoop.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that. Not very good.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass.
Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish.
Oh, Randle put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Conley against Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. No good on the triple. Minnesota in the lead. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
McDaniels from long range. Rebounded by Halliburton. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Over Gobert. Misses off the left iron. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Now here's Edwards. 38 points for him last game against Indiana.
And despite drawing a lot of contact, he just kept coming, which resulted in a ton of free throws.
Power and mobility of Randle. That combination makes it really hard to cover him on the pick and roll.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Conley. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Randall got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation. Three-pointer Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Halliburton outside. Over Conley. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Edwards. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Randall. Pass to Conley. Throws it up high. And it's Randall with the jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that.
And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
On the court for the Timberwolves, 2nd quarter underway. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Great positioning on the putback.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
From deep, Conley. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply worked himself into being an outstanding three-point shooter.
Pacers trail by 7. Turner, no good. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Halliburton. Puts up a 3. Ooh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Here's Edwards. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Nimhard outside. Back to Siakam. Randall with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Rejected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by 4. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. And he lobs it up to the rim. Gobert goes up and brings it down. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And in the second quarter. A little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Down low, Siakam, and then Siakam with the jam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Randall, a screen on Matherin. McDaniels passes to Randall, to the middle. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Turner, no good.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Pass to Randall. Conley with the ball. He's covered by Matherin. The kick out to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Turner. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, and when it comes to finishing plays, Siakam can beat you back to the basket, facing up and, of course, in transition.
Edwards looking it over. Off target from outside.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Turner, no good. Outside Edwards. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in? Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
I like what they're doing, playing with physicality.
Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. If you look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Aaron Nesmith is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Shepard in a 2-guard. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Back to McConnell. Clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end, and there's no question they have the tools to do it.
DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Miller, a screen on McConnell. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his first basket.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Nesmith passes to Toppin. And he makes it on the layup.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
No good on the 3.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pacers trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Toppin's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's where Toppin does most of his damage, and He's incredibly efficient down there.
Here's DiVincenzo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
McConnell outside. DiVincenzo with the steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. The three is up. The shot misses. Pacers trail by 7. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Alexander Walker with it. Still no points.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Here's Toppin. That one goes. Count it. Toppin's got 6.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Ingles. Here is DiVincenzo. On the wing, Alexander Walker. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Toppin against Miller. Toppin inside. He has 6.
Toppin's a big man flying through for the slam. I love it.
Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on McConnell. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on T.J. McConnell. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Here's Alexander Walker. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And stolen by McConnell.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Outside, DiVincenzo. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So for Minnesota right now, we've got Dante DiVincenzo. Miller is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Siakam outside. Pass to Matherin. Nembhard outside. Here's Halliburton. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep.
As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Streak it in. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Here's Alexander Walker. Six to shoot. Outside, DiVincenzo lets the three fly, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. There's Mathurin driving in. Turner passes to Mathurin. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Alexander Walker, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. Turner tries again. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ingles passes to Reed. Back to Ingles. The 3. Indiana with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Siakam. Stolen by Miller. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets the 3 to fall. And now a 10-point Minnesota lead. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
This one for 3. Miller can't get it to go. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Trailing by 10.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Ingles, a screen on Turner. Here's Alexander Walker. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Alexander Walker's got 12 points here in the second half. Halliburton outside. There's the triple. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Ingles. Outside Reed. DiVincenzo on the wing. Reed in the post. Turner covers. The kick out to Ingles. Lets it go from deep. Pass to DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter.
And putting his athletic ability to work. I mean, Mathurin comes in hot on the drive and lifts off for the slam.
It's Reed with a drive. A slam dunk by Reed.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And it comes off a good pass. Clearly, Mathurin has been well coached on when to give it up.
Outside, Ingles. Reed passes to Ingles. Back to Reed. Miller outside. On the take. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Takes the 3. Misses there. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed.
what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Paul out there with Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experiment with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year, but that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
Vassell against Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Vassell. Mathurin attacking.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. He had a list of concerns coming in tonight, not the least of which was matching up with De'Aaron Fox. He said it's not just the speed, though that obviously is an issue. It's that Fox has also become so good at dictating tempo and getting you to play his style. That's something they can't allow. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Paul. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. So it's San Antonio now. Paul for 3. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
The shot by Turner, no good. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
And you know how hard Turner goes, has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than the average number.
Now here's Paul. 9 points last game out. Spurs working the ball around now. Sohan with the screen. Fox with it. Picked up by Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stripped away. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And it's Mathurin missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wembanyama outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
2 shots.
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
And Paul doesn't lack confidence taking those long triples. And with results like this, you can understand why.
Mathurin, good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Fox. Hasn't made one yet, and he gets it to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 7-point differential. Siakam, that's good.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Here's Paul. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Back to Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing. On the wing, Turner. 5 to shoot. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Spurs leading by 3. Outside, Fox. Paul looking around. And it's sent back by Turner.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Halliburton for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. It's a tie ball game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball outside. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And we'll be back in just a moment with this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. That's the Pacers' 5. Here's Paul. He takes it in, and they pick up 2. Paul's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Fox with the steal. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think 2 things. Number 1, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. BA, thanks. Siakam Siakam passes to Nemhard. Halliburton against Fox. The tray. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Siakam with it. Sohan's there. And Siakam throws it down.
My goodness, that is how you attack a bigger defender.
Wembanyama passes to Paul. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Vassell outside. Paul against Turner. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. Here's Sohan. Goes up again. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
Yeah, with the incredible reach of Wembanyama, how do you keep him off the glass?
Here's Halliburton. Chris Paul grabs the miss. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Fox. Banked in off the glass. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Nemhard finds Siakam. Here's Halliburton. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Paul for 3. That shot is off.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Ball outside. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. So San Antonio goes to the fresh 5 on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
To the middle. Here's Benson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And it's Halliburton penetrating, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And there's a toughness to Halliburton's game. Tyrese has 0 issues taking the bump.
Halliburton hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Count it, good. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Castle. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active.
And guys, let's take a moment. And that's all for us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got Harrison Barnes, and it's Bassey in at the center, filling out the middle. Outside, Bryant. Pass to Toppin. Back to Bryant. And stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Spurs. McLaughlin, no good. Indiana leading. Here's Shepard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by McConnell. With the drive. Count that bucket. McLaughlin's got his first points of the night. Pacers shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Here's Toppin. No good. Good D by Barnes.
Blocking foul called on T.J. McConnell. First personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, man, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, we travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Barnes passes to Bassi. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That puts them in the lead. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Pass to McConnell. The kick out to Bryant. Fires it up.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Got that one up quick. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Halliburton. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Pass to Castle. Now here's Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Shot by Champagnie, no good. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Pass to Champagnie. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Here's McLaughlin. He has 7. Barnes screen on Halliburton. And stolen by Siakam. And Halliburton slams it in.
And a reason Siakam was named the NBA's most improved player back in 2019. Defense. I mean, great at anticipation on that steal.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Pacers. They finish off the third quarter on a 12-4 run. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the point. That's the Pacers 5.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Siakam passes to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Offline with his 3. Spurs trail by 3. To the inside. Champagny. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Mathurin attacking.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Pass to Bessie. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Shot by Champagny, no good. Pacers leading by 3. Here's Mathurin. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
They took what the defense gave them tonight, and that was the mid-range. I mean, very consistent from that part of the floor.
Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Here's McLaughlin. They need this. Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Drives to the hoop. As he pulls it in. Spurs trail by 5. Nobody near Barnes. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Halliburton for 3. Good D by Barnes.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Champagny passes to McLaughlin. Here's Bassett. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Here's Wembanyama, and it's sent back by Turner. Now the Pacers moving it up. Halliburton for three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Halliburton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers. And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Paul with the three. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Vassell wide open. They get the rebound.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Halliburton outside. Shoots the three. Pass to Nembhard. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Well, that's the leadership and clutch instinct they always want to see from Wembanyama.
Halliburton for three. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the three. No good on that one.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
First personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Miles Turner. 2.
And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. And Paul launches it from deep. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Halliburton with it. And stolen by Vassell. Paul with the three. It's off. So it's Indiana picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotion. early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at small forward.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Misses the three. The three, DiVincenzo sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Timberwolves, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Randall. Sohan outside, and he drives in, and that one is stuffed right through.
So assertive on the take. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
San Antonio with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
It's Edwards on the wing. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Here's Vassell. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Outside Paul. Rebound Minnesota. Randall with it. Fox picks him up. DiVincenzo on the wing. Outside Edwards. Fires in the triple. Edwards has got 7 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Vassell's shot is good.
Boy, Vassell has a smooth offensive game. This man just makes it look easy.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Outside, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Paul. 9 points in his last outing. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
Gobert passes to Randall. Here's the three. The kick out to Conley. Three-pointer off the mark. Spurs trail by 9. From deep. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Ball passes to Vassell. No good with the triple.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing.
Wow! I can't believe he just did that!
Just wow!
See, those are the type of finishes that you pay to see.
Paul against Edwards. Out to Fox. Pass to Sohan from behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back come the Spurs in transition. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
He has such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
Here's Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound from outside the arc. Gobert passes to Randall. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Edwards. Clock at 4. And Edwards slams it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Out to DiVincenzo, and so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Vassell in at the 3. Now here's Edwards. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Back to Randall. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
Now here's Paul. Picked up by Sohan. 3-pointer. Paul can't get it to go.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Now here's Fox. No points so far. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team put me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star.
That's encouraging to see. Fox knows how important it is to cash in from deep.
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Gobert. Randall outside. Here's DiVincenzo. Edwards with it. Fox picks him up. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
And here's Fox. Picked up by Sohan. To the inside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Now here's Conley, still without a bucket. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. To the middle. Randall's got room. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 15. Pass to Wembanyama. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
Applying some pressure with that full court defense.
Oh, that was unbelievable!
Wow. Now that is a finish for the ages.
Now here's Fox. Good work defensively by Randall.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Ball against Conley. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist by Conley. DiVincenzo's got 9. Vassell against DiVincenzo. Now Vassell. Outside Paul. Gobert against Wembanyama. Spurs need to get one up here. Offensive rebound. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Jacks up a 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. 5 points in the game.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Over to the wing. Here's Conley. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
DiVincenzo against Vassell. Randall, a screen on Vassell. And he lobs it up. And it's Randall with the jam.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Sohan. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Tries to save it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Substitution on court.
Now here's Alexander Walker, tightly guarded. And there's a pick, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's McLaughlin. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. A dominating first half of... All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
A comeback, I'd say, is unlikely here. I'd say a comeback in this game is less likely than Kenny think fat. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Timberwolves. Well, appreciate you joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Naz Reid out there with Miller. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Ingles in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Now here's Alexander Walker. McDaniels from long range. Kept alive. The kick out to Ingles. Outside, Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Miller. And he dunks it down.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Here's McLaughlin. Nails it from 3.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Spurs trail by 18. And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And here's McDaniels. No made baskets yet. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. The three from Barnes. Up again. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Alexander Walker. Throws it up high. A slam dunk by Reed.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Here's McLaughlin. McDaniels covering. From outside, off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Miller. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's McLaughlin missing. Minnesota leading by 20. Outside McDaniels. Miller outside. On the wing, Alexander Walker. The three. Miller, the pass to McDaniels. Alexander Walker with it, working on Barnes. And they're on the run. He goes up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Here's Ingles. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
The offensive rebound. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Now here's Reed. It's McDaniels on the wing. Reed sets a screen. Outside McDaniels. He drops it from range. McDaniels got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Now here's Ingles. Inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for 2, Leonard.
First one falls for him. Miller hits them both. 16 seconds left in the third. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Conley. McLaughlin pass to Champagny. He takes it in. And the powerful one-handed slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered at home like that. Got it up. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Minnesota feeling confident. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Harrison Barnes, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Castle, and it's Bassie in at the 5, down low. DiVincenzo, the kick out to Conley, 5 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Champagne's shot is off. The drive by DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. Now DiVincenzo. The three is up. Buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
The three from Barnes. Gets the 3 ball to go. Barnes has got 10 points here in the second half.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Randall with a steal. Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Up the floor. Bassie, good. Bassie's gotten 4 this quarter.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And the Spurs with possession here, following the score by Minnesota.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
It's Edwards on the wing. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Edwards. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
When a crafty scorer like Barnes gets on a roll, it can turn into a big night.
Randall, pass to Conley. Outside Edwards. No good from outside. Spurs trail by 16. Barnes in the post. Randall's there. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Gobert. Edwards with it. Edwards drives. Oh, yes.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Pass to McLaughlin from deep. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Edwards against Fox. And Edwards slams it in.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Timberwolves.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars, there's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
Good on the second one.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Fox. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Out to DiVincenzo. The three ball. Rebound by San Antonio. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. And San Antonio again with a bucket. Here's Minnesota. Stolen by Vassell. Alexander Walker with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Outside Edwards. "17 seconds left to play in the fourth. Clock at 6. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
And how about Edwards keeping his head up and spotting the open man?
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie.
one of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his son. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Here's Siakam going inside and finished off by Siakam.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Out to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Gobert with the pass to Randle. Right side, Conley. Shot clock at 6. Randle finds Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Out to Conley. No one near Randle as he lets it go. Offensive rebound. From outside the arc. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Last time they met was in Minnesota where they beat the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was a narrow win. But at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action, that often works in your favor, and it did the last time around.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And the Pacers' doors last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And, Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Halliburton slams it in.
But we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Right side, Conley. Outside, Edwards. Conley feeling it out. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. They get it again to the paint. Edwards passes to Randle. Over in the corner, Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Conley is like a second coach on the floor. His guys are open. I promise you he'll get him the ball.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 6-point game. Siakam, that's good.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Now here's Conley. Inside, and there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Out to Edwards. Randall from outside. Siakam gets a hand on it.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Stolen by Michael Conley. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. So the wing on the left. Outside Conley. Six on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Randall. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Randall's got 5 points so far.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside. Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Pass to DiVincenzo. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to... Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the three. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now DiVincenzo. Following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Conley, the pass to Randle. Out to Conley. Three-pointer. Outside Edwards. They grab their own miss. Outside Conley. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Drops in the tray. He has 7.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And here is Conley after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Randall gets to Conley. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Floats it up for Randall. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Mathurin attacking.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Halliburton against Edwards. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Thursday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Here's Siakam. Here's Nemhard, over by Conley. Siakam, a screen on Conley. Nemhard finds Siakam. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Back to Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish, my goodness, the stifle tap with the score.
Turner passes to Halliburton. It's stolen by Edwards. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Shots good by Turner.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
Outside for Randall. Gobert in the corner. Lock at 6. Out to Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Timberwolves. Turner looking around. Siakam against Gobert. Gobert with the block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Edwards can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Now here's DiVincenzo. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. The Timberwolves have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Randall a screen on Mathurin. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when... And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Indiana Pacers. Thank you for being with us.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Nice game, great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got Bryant. T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard. Then there's Toppin. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Now, here's McConnell, and easy 2 points on the layup. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Reed against Bryant. And that one, good. Bryant's got his first bucket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Gillingham. Pass to Reed. Poked away. Stolen by McConnell. Neesmith, the pass to Shepard. Back to Neesmith. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals round.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Bryant the pass to Shepard. And here is Toppin for the lead. Gillingham with the rebound. Miller with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. It's deflected. Here's Gillingham. He's covered by McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Neesmith. Lays it up and makes it in. Neesmith has got the lead up to 1 now for the Pacers.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. In the corner, Gillingham with it. Back to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Ingles makes it off the glass. Ingles has got his first points in this one.
I'll tell you, you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
Toppin inside, covered by Miller. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's Ingles off the drive. Miller finds Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Ingles can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Back to McConnell. To the paint. Pass to Shepard. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves trail. Down low. Miller, the pass to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Ingles. Here he goes. And finished off by Shepard.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
The Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Here's Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota. One-on-one fast break with 4 seconds on the clock, and it's laid in by Shepard. Shepard's got his second bucket tonight.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The third quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Handle out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Gobert in at the center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you.
Yep, it counts.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Outside Conley. Mathurin against DiVincenzo. Good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Clock at 6. Gobert with a screen for Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen, in that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Randall passes to Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. A three. Nembhard grabs the board. Indiana leading by 7. Halliburton with it. Conley picks him up. Nembhard with it. Halliburton for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. DiVincenzo. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, improving his passing over the years, this is what you like to see from Rudy Gobert, and a wrinkle or two in the offseason.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Edwards looking it over. It's Randall with the drive. DiVincenzo finds Randall. Over to the left wing. Here's Conley. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Siakam passes to Nembhard. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Edwards slashing in, and Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Up top, Mathurin, defended by DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Julius Randle picks one up, and a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Now, here's Siakam. Here's Nembhard. And he uses the glass on the way.
Boy, Pascal Siakam, much improved as a playmaker. He can score it or create shots for others.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Defended by Mathurin. Conley finds Edwards. Lets the three fly. Back to Conley. Second shot opportunity. Edwards can't hit.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
It's stolen by Edwards. Conley kicks to Edwards. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. Let's see, they say last touch by Mathurin.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
It's money from deep.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Money!
You want the answer, can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
Outside Conley. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Vassell's shot is good.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Pass to Mathurin for three. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Launches it. Another three for Indiana.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Now here's Nembhard. In his last outing with 12 points. Siakam, no good. Fox deciding where to go with it. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Matherin. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Here's Nembhard. An easy 2 on the layup.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Pass to Sohan. Back to Paul, looking to win the run. Hits a three-pointer.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Indiana has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Wembanyama screen to the paint. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Now here's Matherin. Up top, Turner. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Fox with the ball. He's picked up by Nembhard. Paul, shot is off. Indiana leading. Halliburton on the wing. Stolen by Vassell. And they're running. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
And getting that break going, Vassell using his length and quick hands to his favor.
Turner against Wembanyama. Turner passes to Siakam. Nembhard outside. Now Halliburton beyond the arc. Vassell with the rebound. Fox left side. Pass to Wembanyama. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Wembanyama's got his second basket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Nembhard. And it's off from three-point range. For San Antonio, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Wembanyama finds Paul. That three's off the mark.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Here's Wembanyama. The Pacers pull it in. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. And they ended up winning it going away.
San Antonio with the ball. The Pacers making their last shot. The drive by Paul. Yep, that one goes.
What a terrific finisher he is for an undersized player. Chris Paul doesn't let anything throw him off.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the evening. That's good from Paul. Siakam left side. Nembhard outside. Back to Siakam. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man. Just great selfless basketball.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Paul. Fox outside. one. Indiana with a rebound. Turner passes to Matherin. Pass to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Turner with it. Here's Matherin. And that misses. That would have put him up. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Fox. Always attacking Fox.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Turner finds Siakam. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Here's Fox, driving inside, and it's Fox with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Matherin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Matherin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Counted from distance.
The quick hands of Paul proving to be lethal.
Pacers trail by 5. Matherin passes to Halliburton. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Fox. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Back to Paul. Let's go with a 3. Sinks it from distance. Paul's got 12.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Siakam, right side. Halliburton outside. They need this. Triple! Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Paul passes to Vassell. Back to Paul. Pass to Fox. Fires from deep. Paul, shot is off. Pacers trail by 5. Turner passes to Matherin. Floats one up. Rebound by San Antonio.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
To the middle. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Halliburton finds Siakam. Paul against Halliburton. And here's Siakam for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
It's both from the stripe.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Turner, a screen on Vassell. Matherin passes to Turner. Fires the 3. Now here's Nembhard. Launches a 3. Sohan with a rebound. Oh, stolen by Turner. Siakam in the post. He's against Sohan. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Here's Sohan. 3-pointer, no good. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Top it inside. Sohan covering. There's 25 seconds left to play in the half. Shot clock at 5. They get it back. Here's Bryant. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Bryant's gotten his first basket of the night.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Pass to Fox. Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, and, you know, turning back to this first half of play, Chris Paul making one winning play after another. And that is going to do.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Obi Toppin out there with Thomas Bryant. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Shepard. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Here's McLaughlin. He's marked by McConnell. Outside Barnes. To the inside. Toppin with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Here's Shepard. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Into the lane. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant. That's his first foul. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
Spurs lead by 5. Here's McLaughlin. Still no points. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
Here's Bassie, down low. Barnes, it's good. And it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Pass to Toppin. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's McConnell. Indiana needs to get a shot off. There's Nesmith with the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Here's McLaughlin. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. San Antonio, 3rd.
I don't think you can ever underestimate the effect that a few block shots can have on your opponent. I mean, it can get into your head as an offensive player. You're going in there thinking you've got a clear path, and then you see the ball going behind you in reverse. I mean, that could be major intimidation and affect your game.
A new lineup here for Indiana.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
McLaughlin, pass to Champagny. There's the 3. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
McLaughlin. Here's Bassey. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagny. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 7. Halliburton for 3. Drains the triple. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Here's Castle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Nimhart. San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Castle. Shooting 2.
And the second free throw is good.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
From downtown. Halliburton, no good. Spurs lead by 5. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Pass to McLaughlin. Barnes with a screen on Halliburton. It's Barnes on the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
You can't give Barnes even a second because that's when he strikes and hurts you. A master at the catch and shoot, Jay.
Now here's Nimhart. Defense right on him. Over Castle. Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Well, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Barnes, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
San Antonio's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From the arc. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 9.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, the revenge triple from Halliburton.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around. I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Spurs up 5. And we're... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Jordan McLaughlin. He's out there with Castle. And it's Bassey in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. And the call will be against Andrew Nimhart. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A line change here for San Antonio. And here's Paul. Right side, Wembanyama. And he drops it in from the low post. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Turner, a screen on Vassell. Mathurin passes to Turner. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul finds Wembanyama. Back to Paul. And Turner with the block.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Shot clock at 6. Paul blocked again. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Here's Wembanyama. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Indiana ball.
Pacers trail by 7. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now here's Sohan. Back to Vassell. Indiana with a rebound. Pass to Mathurin. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Fox, the pass to Paul. Now Fox. Outside Paul. And he drives in. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 7. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Back to Vassell. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta. And the Spurs lead by 10.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Oh, got a piece of it. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
For San Antonio, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's Paul. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Fox, the pass to Paul. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. Vassell outside. On the take. And he throws it down with one hand.
And he's really got some speed. Vassell saw the hole and took off.
Here's Halliburton. And miss after miss right now. Spurs lead by 12. Sohan outside. Paul looking over the floor. Back to Sohan. Wembanyama, screen on Siakam. 4 on the clock. Here's Vassell, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Pacers ball.
Pacers trail by 12.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Spurs.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
Sure did. I mean, this means they'll come out on top in the season series, 2 games to 1 now. Got to be happy about that.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Victor Wembanyama.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Pass to Fox. Outside Paul. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Stolen by Vassell. Wembanyama finds Paul. Paul with another miss. So we we see the Spurs taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Conley and Ant are the one of the two. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Paul passes to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. And that one drops.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Fox, following the score by Minnesota. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. About a minute played here so far in the first. Conley on the attack. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw drops for Conley.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Now here's Paul. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Back to Daniels. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Paul passes to Sohan. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
You see the poise from the veteran Conley, showing no fear attacking the defense inside.
Right side, Paul. Vassell outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. McDaniels passes to Randle. Back to Daniels. Takes a three. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by McDaniels.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Sohan. The three is up. The shot no good. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Edwards. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Edwards got his second basket on the night.
Oh, boy, look at the quickness to create space. Edwards puts defenders right on their heels.
Out to the wing. Box for 3. San Antonio again can't hit. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Conley against Paul. Pass to McDaniels. Clock at 6. Back to Conley. Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 6. Sohan, right side. And the layup falls. Sohan's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Conley passes to Edwards. There's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
.43 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Gobert. 4-3. They get it again. And here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gobert with the stuff.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Here's Vassell. The shot off that time. McDaniels with some nice D. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Conley. Got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Minnesota with a... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Miller is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. The shot by Alexander-Walker, no good. Spurs trail by 8. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
He gets it in there.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
And the league is cut down on back-to-backs with some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Here's a 3 from Paul. Reed with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Another miss by Minnesota. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Paul, shot is off. Minnesota leading by 7. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The Timberwolves, 3rd.
They ran a great system last year that put a priority on creating high-quality looks from deep, and it made them the best three-point shooting team in the league.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Here's Alexander Walker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 7. They have the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Three-pointer, Fox.
They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
Miller, the pass to Reed. Stolen by Wembanyama. Back come the Spurs in transition. Sohan outside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. DiVincenzo against Paul. Ingles passes to Miller. Right side, Alexander Walker. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. To stop the drought. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Miller with it, now guarded by Sohan. The three ball. And Miller good for three. Miller's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Spurs shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Outside Paul.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
San Antonio shooting their second and third shots at the line here. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There are some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Miller, the pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 7. And it's Sohan off the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. Sohan's got 8.
So assertive on the take. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
Reed passes to Ingles. Miller outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
When you see the length and mobility Vassell possesses, I mean, he's especially lethal in the open floor.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
No, stop him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to 3-point play. It's on Dante DiVincenzo, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. And it's tied up with that one.
It's his work ethic that Devin Vassell has earned the trust of his teammates, and it shows on the court. He's become a more aggressive and confident player.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The 3, DiVincenzo knocks down the triple. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket on the night. Paul from deep 3-point land. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Minnesota. They're up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
Okay, time. That's it for us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by Jeremy Sohan.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Castle is out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Barnes, and it's Bassey in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's DiVincenzo. From outside the arc. Barnes with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
This one for 3. On target from range.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Tight defense on him. DiVincenzo. Pass to Ingles. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Castle.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
The 3 from Barnes gets rebounded by Minnesota. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. Reed passes to Ingles. An open look for Reed. Miller. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
For the lead. And it's McLaughlin missing.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
DiVincenzo, pass to Miller. To the inside, Reed. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
Spurs ball.
And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that matchup with the Pistons, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Edwards, the pass to Randall. And it goes! As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
San Antonio has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Bassi. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The drive by Randall. Back to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Randall outside. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. The shot by Conley. No good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
They grab their own miss. Here's Champagnie. He buries it from 3. Champagnie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Randall. And that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Pass to Barnes. There's a screen. And San Antonio hits again from deep. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Outside Edwards. Out left to the wing. Here's McDaniels. It's deflected. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good things happen when HB drives that lane. He's either a bully to the basket or he gets to the line.
Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Champagnie. San Antonio leading by 4. Stolen by Conley. 43 seconds left in the third. McDaniels from long range. Drops in the 3.
And how about Edwards? Keeping his head up and spotting the open man.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Conley. And he gets the bucket.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Offline with a 3. San Antonio has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Bassi. Here's Champagnie. And the layup is good. Champagnie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The third quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top, leading by 5. Greg Popovich addressing his team.
The way we keep a lead is to keep...
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. And it's at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at point guard. Pass to Gobert. Out to the right wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Spurs lead by 8. Here's McLaughlin. To the left side wing. Pass to Champagny from deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now McDaniels. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. And here's Randle. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, a shot that Randle has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Outside Barnes. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's McDaniels. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
McLaughlin, pass to Bassie. Pass to Champagny. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outlet.
San Antonio again missing. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Randle. And that one's good. Randle's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Nails it from beyond the arc. That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Conley. The rebound by the Spurs. Bassie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Barnes. Here's Castle, guarded by Edwards. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Champagny. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves trail by 5. McDaniels from long range. Bassie pulls it in.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Barnes, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. McDaniels, that's good.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Conley. San Antonio again can't hit. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group.
Personal foul. Second team.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Conley. For 3, Randle. Rebounded by Chris Paul. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Up and in on the layup.
I think you could sense it, that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot, and he got it.
McDaniels, that's good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them. And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Outside Edwards. The kick out to Conley to tie it up. Oh, he nails it! Oh, an enormous three-pointer!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Vassell finds Fox. Now here's Paul. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Vassell against McDaniels. To take the lead. Randall, the pass to Gobert. Paul with a steal. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Sohan. Oh, off target. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Randle left side. Pass to Alexander-Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio with the ball. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Castle. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Castle, guarded by Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's McLaughlin. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Second personal foul. Second.
So the first one drops. And that brings him within 2 here. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. And so he makes both from the line. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a solid 47%. Nice shot by DiVincenzo. And we played just over a minute here in overtime. Wembanyama scanning the floor. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
First free throw is good. And that brings him within 2 here. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Randle. We are at OT. A minute and a half gone by, and what has been a great one. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 2.
The growth of Vassell has been so impressive, willing and ready to bury these important shots. Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
Edwards against Fox. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Fox. Sohan outside. It's intercepted. Outside. DiVincenzo. Back to Alexander-Walker. Out to DiVincenzo from downtown. And nails the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Here's Wembanyama. Minnesota with a rebound. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Randall. It falls!
Oh, a rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Here's Alexander Walker. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
That and one is huge, making this now a two-possession game. And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Oh, it's stolen away. The shot by Sohan, no good. Randall inside. And it's Randall with the jam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expect